I spent my teenage years listening to lyrics like Buju Banton's Boom Bye Bye in a batty boy head. What he's saying is that gay people should be shot in the head. Imagine that. Those lyrics were heard by millions. In those days, it never made me angry. In fact, I used to dance to it. In 1999, I married a man. Was I in denial? Threesome anyone? Yes, me, him, and she. I came out as a lesbian in 2003. Looking back, all the clues were there, it's just me that couldn't see. People knew I was gay before me.
We had been passionate about trying to get LGBT visuals there in the world because we were very hidden. So we were working hard trying to make things happen. And then, of course, Section 28 came along. And that was in 1988, and it didn't stop to 2003.
Children who need to be taught to respect traditional moral values are being taught that they have an inalienable right to be gay.
And it was a horrific piece of legislation. It said, thou shalt not promote homosexuality or promote homosexuality as a pretended family relationship. So when Section 28 finally finished in 2003, it seemed to us this was the ideal opportunity to come up with the dream that we had often been thinking about, which was setting up LGBT History Month.
I love that it sits in February because it's like you start the year by looking back and reflecting and going, these are the people that we stand on the shoulders of.
A month dedicated to us and our community and sharing our history.
We have to be cognizant of the past so that we can actively continue to work against that, and things do slide backwards.
We cannot be what we cannot see, and having prominent LGBTQ plus people in history gives hope to people.
I mean, the only reason why I write is because when I used to say this, even when I was a little child, was that the stories that I was reading never felt like they were my story, and I never really put my finger on it till I got older.
Having queer culture trickle into the mainstream is so important. To find a space where you see yourself is vital. It's vital.
You also identify as non-binary.
Mm-hmm. There's theory and practice. So the law in there, so that's the theory, we're protected. But in practice, hate crime is still happening. Homophobia is still present in schools, colleges and university and in the workplace.
How do you expect people to contribute to a society and feel part of a culture in the society if they feel they have no connection to it?
I'm free to finally be who I'm meant to be, loving living this reality within the LGBTQ plus community. I'm going to take a bow because I'm happy now. I am free.